Well, here we go. That now, aren't I? Today, there we are. Go see the quack. Everything's all right. Still breathing. That's the most important. Hope everybody's all right. We had a bit of rain this morning. It was quite cold, wasn't it? But a couple of more days, and then it'll warm up, and everything will be lovely. We forget all about the winter. I hope everybody's okay and staying safe. That's the most important. Now, I got one birthday for today. Is Richard Ormond, a great friend of mine from down there out near the Lizard Way somewhere. Happy birthday to a part. And another great friend of ours is not her birthday until Wednesday. Rosemary Whitehurst is her birthday on Wednesday. But happy birthday to you on Wednesday, Rosemary. All right. So now I'm going to do a couple little poems here today. Of course, they're by David Prowse. This one's called A Grand Day Out. Jan Travascus looked resplendent in his one and only suit, scrubbed and polished, all dolled up to go. Boy, he said, I never won for trapsing round the globe, but I never missed the Royal Cornwall show. I would like the exhibitions and the strawberries and cream, and the animals to make the day complete. But the best thing is sometimes you won't find in brochures nor the like. 'Tis all the friends and relatives you'll meet. 'Tis something like a funeral, boy, except you have more fun, 'cause you tend to see them all throughout the day, and the nice thing is have a chat and put the worlds to right, and when you've had enough you walk away. Well, that does suit me fine, 'cause there's a few that dribble on, and others that to drive you up the wall. If it wasn't for Royal Cornwall and our meeting once a year, there's half of them we wouldn't see at all. You take my Auntie Gladys, oh, I wish somebody would, 'cause she'd a moan for England if she tried. She'd have she'd have that many bits and pieces wrapped or took away. She could be fat back and sold by MFI. And then there's Uncle Henny. Now, he's opposite again. He's 83, but always on the Mac, embracing all the woman when the devil is in his eyes. My Ada said she'd rather kiss a snack. No wonder their boy Arnold never found himself a girl. I'm sure his lift don't travel to the top. 'Tis never right at 50 on the bouncy castle ride, and squalling when the bloomin' thing to stop. And I hope I don't see Elsie. She'd be sure to win a cup. If they had a prize for mutton dressed up as lamb, skirts up round her armpits and get eels like concrete blocks, you can bet she won't be here for making jam. But there, that's Royal Cornwall. I hadn't had a bad one yet, 'cause everywhere you turn you find a friend. And the best part is the knowledge that when you're making tracks for home, you'll be 12 months before you see them all again. Another little one here, a class apart. All the old faces and all the old names were gathered in noisy communion, swapping their stories of years long ago, for this was our schoolboy reunion. Spotty Oscom was there with his trousers half mast and a visage untouched by a razor. I knew him at once with the fuzz on his chin, and I'll swear the same tatty old blazer. Potty Penrose had a glass in his hand, and one in reserve on the table. He once guzzled Vimto as though hollow-legged. With gin he seemed quite able. Behind a carnation as red as his cheeks I spotted forgetful Pengelly. His tie had a struggle to reach round his neck, as too did his belt round his belly. Forgetful, says I. How's the missus these days? Oh, not happy, said he, looking solemn. I was bringing her down, but we stopped for a meal, and I left her behind at St. Column. And there was old Jan, looking worried and tense, and somewhat unusually flustered. Where's Cyril? He asked. He still bears me a grudge for the time I put glue in his custard. And just at that moment, big Cyril appeared and fastened on Jan with a bellow. Travascus, he cried. Jan pointed and lied. Over there by the bar. That's the fellow. And in no time at all there was trouble afoot, as the feelings of old reignited. Those scores and those grudges long salted away were dragged from the depths and recited. My dear Mr. Hargreaves, now stooping and frail, with his elbows still coated in leather, called out, Come on, my boys, now form up in lines, and we'll all sing the school song together. And the mood of the moment was suddenly changed. We sang till our stamina faltered. Mr. Hargreaves looked on with a tear and remarked, Oh, such fools, but so little has altered. Take care. Have a nice day.